Hello, everyone. My name is Aaron, aka Lip,
And my name is Nathan, aka Grim.
and this is our year 2 video. It feels like it wasn't that long ago that we actually made our year 1 video.
Honestly, felt like yesterday.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't really remember exactly what all we did in that video, like what all we talked
I
about,
think it
but
was future plans and all that. I'm not really sure actually.
something like that, yeah. But this year, for this video, we're gonna kind of talk about how our year 2 went for anybody who actually stuck around for that year, and anybody who is new and wants to kind of see exactly, like, kind of the behind the scenes of exactly what we went through for the whole entire year.
Especially
The upsides and the downsides, and all the interesting stuff that we went through.
the cracks and the progress we've made.
Yeah, exactly. All this, all the stuff that we've been going through for like the last year, the stuff that we've learned, and all the fun things that we get to do with our friends and our life, and how our life has kind of impacted how we've kind of treated YouTube. And for anybody who wants to do YouTube, and we're not big, we're not. I don't consider us close to big yet, and I kind of want to keep it that way, even if we're up into the higher, even if we get anywhere in this as a career. I'd never want to consider us big because it kind of motivates me to keep trying, and it also kind of keeps the craziness out of it as well.
True, true.
But I'm gonna kind of, I guess I'll start with the kind of the high points that I think that we've had this year. Banjo-Kazooie continues to keep going up really high. I think all the videos now are above 100. Is that
Above
right?
200 now.
Above 200 now, yeah. So, I mean, Nathan's first video that he did in year 1 is continuing to keep getting higher ups, and it kind of motivates us to kind of beat that. Like, every single time we make videos or we make a series of playthroughs or walkthroughs, we kind of want to beat that. That's our goal. So we kind of figure out, okay, how are we going to tag this video? What kind of thumbnail are we going to make? What kind of editing are we going to do with the video? And everything like that. Kind of like how we go about doing things to kind of figure out how this whole method of making these videos and getting them out there and what people like to see.
Mm-hmm.
How we go about doing that and how we go about changing it. And I feel like going into year 3, we're definitely gonna, change things up a bit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it was Mega Man,
Oh my.
when I recorded that, I did not expect it to get the response that it did. I don't got a lot of comments from it. I got some dislikes from it, a lot of likes from it. I mean, I can't really see if the reason why I got all those views and all the watching time that it got on it was because people actually liked watching it and it helped them out. I mean, I got a lot of comments in a way that, I mean, they were all positive except for one trolling one that we kind of use as like a meme for
Oh god.
ourselves now. But
Lost.
I want to know exactly what people, because that's not my best work with that video. I could have totally recorded that way better than how I did. I died. I game overed.
Did you really?
Yeah, I believe. No, I maybe died like maybe once or twice. I don't remember if it game over or not, but it was all in one
Yeah.
take. I didn't cut it. I didn't edit it in any way, shape, or form, and it's almost, and it's not to its year time yet, and it's almost at 10,000 views. It started off at a slow pace, and then it just boom, skyrocket all the way up, and it blows my mind, and I'm loving it. The idea that I kind of have a niche in the speedrun community, and it makes me want to try more into it, which I have a few more that I'm going to be running into eventually.
Yeah, we had a plan to actually make a G3 logo as like a speed run type thing, but we still haven't done it yet.
Yeah, exactly. And because I'm going to get into it more, I'm working on getting the Retron 5, so I can be able to speedrun more, because I want to speedrun Pokemon Blue and
Really?
Mega Man still. Yeah, I mean that's because he has all of them. He has the guy that I buy my games from has blue, red, yellow, gold, silver, crystal. And I'm gonna get blue first, and then I'm gonna get gold after.
Yes, the best one.
Because the whole plan that how I'm buying games right now is I'm trying to get small things here and there for each system that can run. So I'm not spending a bunch of money on something that I have nothing for.
Sure,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Like you were gonna
And
buy Conker's Bad Fur Day. Oh, not like the second version of it.
Yeah, the Conquer Live and
Hmm.
Reloaded game for the Xbox that don't have an Xbox 364 anymore. A buddy of mine was telling me just to go ahead and get Rare Replay, and I almost did. But GameStop doesn't have the actual cover for it, and I'm not gonna get a bland cover for an amazing game.
Yeah, true.
What kind of the things that were ups and downs for you, Nate, that you feel?
Um, well, I think I can't really. You put me on a spot right now. I think the
Mm.
ups was getting Majora's Mask finished.
Oh yeah, because he started that in the mid of year one, was it? No,
Yeah.
or was it before year one finished?
It was
Yeah, I think it was before year one finished. You started that. I mean, you had a lot of ups and downs for that. I mean, a lot of life things that you went through
yeah.
that stopped you from doing that. And I know I've had a lot of we've had a lot of discussions. It's like, okay, going into wherever we're going now, um, we gotta do these better. These walkthroughs and playthroughs, we gotta actually stick with them if we're gonna do these long plays. We gotta hit it hard
Yep.
and do it and do them better and in a different way. So that way we're not taking so long to do them because we got to get content. We want to get content out for everybody, content people will like and want to see, and not necessarily try to be like PewDiePie or Markiplier, even though they're great people. That's not the content we want to produce. We want to teach people how to play games who's never played them before, show people new ways to how to do things. Like when I get into my Ocarina of Time, uh, um, what is it, series, I'm going to be doing speedrun techniques and showing people new ways to play the game so they can go back and try these things out and play a game in a different way. Because I never thought of that when I was younger. Going back and playing games that like I've beaten 50 million times and played them in a new way.
Yeah, I consider us. I don't consider us less players. I don't think that that's the term that I would use. I would consider, like, even though it's not really a thing, I think, but I would consider us walkthroughers. I think that would be like the best, thing for us to be
Yeah,
called.
because let's players, I don't mean, I think that tomb is very term is very loose now. Like I don't, it stretches beyond it's what it used to mean. Because let's players would be like, I'm playing a game. Mostly like people who do machinimas, machinimas, holy. Machinimas of like Halo and Call of Duty and stuff like that, where they just be playing these games over and over again. And now it's like people are doing walkthroughs and playthroughs, which, if those of you who don't know, walkthroughs is people actually walking you through a game. They've played it before, they know what's going on. Playthroughs is people's first time. Um,
Yep.
so the term is definitely not what it used to be.
I just realized I misspelled playthrough on this video. That's
Oh, better
embarrassing.
fix that shit.
But yeah, like obviously we're gonna have fun with these games, and like obviously I like to bring my humor into games because I think, obviously I have these videos where I'm pretty serious and I don't really have um my mojo flowing, but I make sense. I'm clear, I guess, and my walkthroughs turn out pretty good, I think. But my humor, I think, is what draws. I always think of myself. My walkthroughs are what what brings people in. My humor is what makes people want to sub and all that.
Yeah, it makes people want to stick around. Yeah, because you have like, and I noticed that you definitely gotten out of your shell. When Nathan first started his Banjo Kazooie videos, I mean, he had to be quiet for a lot of them,
Yeah.
but like he was still like locked down, and but now like you have your own humor that you own, and I love that about you because like I hear this humor come out of you, and it just freaking catches me off guard, and I lose my shit, and it's fucking hilarious, and I think that really brings in people. You're definitely, I mean, this is Nathan's channel. I'm a co-creator with him, but this is his baby because I also have other things in my life I want to do, and this is his. Like he's gonna be mostly on his channel probably more than I do. And I'm gonna be doing different things with his channel. I'm not gonna be only doing what he's doing as well, because Nathan does walkthroughs and he does playthroughs, and he wants to show people these games that people may not have thought of to play because he's really into that. And I'm getting addicted myself. I have all these frickin' PS2 games, because they're cheap and they're easy to find. I'm like, oh, this was a good
Yep.
one. Like freaking got Sonic Heroes for like $7. Like who can beat that?
Not enough money.
Um, but like I have my own thing I want to do. I'm starting to actually want to do journalism, and everything is just gonna go a certain pathway for me when it comes to this channel. And I want to do indie games, and I want to show people, like Nathan wants to show everybody the retro games that nobody's ever thought of, and like the old hidden gems. And I'm just like, guys, look, this game just came out, and it's awesome, and no one's playing it. Why?
Yep.
You know, like Three Fourths Home. I played that for a long time. That was like one of the longest Let's Plays that I've ever done. Um, Playthroughs that I've ever done. And I sat there and I played it and I just didn't stop because it was good. It was a narration. It was nothing else but a narration. I'm just sitting there reading text while holding a button down the drive. And it was weird and I loved it.
Unique for sure.
Yeah, and oh god, a lot of the bad things to happen this year. Let's get into that. Like, me and Nathan both started working around the same time. We actually got daytime jobs because we had to support this. You know, and when I went to go get one job, I ended up coming out with two. And my dad was just like, "All right, man, you got to book it done. You got to get a job. I know you want things, and you got to do it." And I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get a job." And my girlfriend was at it too. She's like, "You really need to." I'm gonna, because I had a job before. I was working before that, and I lost that job, and it was just really hard to just like, because I wanted to do this.
Yeah.
I wanted to hit this hard, and I want to hit streaming hard, but I felt like I wasn't taking as seriously as I needed to, because I had all this time on my hands and I wasn't doing it. And then I went out and got one job, and I came home with two, and my dad was just like, not what I meant, but okay. And that was hard, dude. Like there was plenty of things I want to do last year. A lot of people keep asking Nathan, "Hey, are you gonna record Donkey Kong
I
64?"
was gonna mention that too.
I was just, yeah, I was just like, that's me. I'm doing that, boy, and I wanted to do that. That was supposed to happen in November,
Yep.
and it didn't happen for the main fact that I didn't want to go through that game playthroughing it. I wanted to pro the shit out of that game, and that's what y'all are gonna see in the next couple of years with me. If I play a game, I'm gonna make that game look like my bitch, because I'm not going to sit here and play games for 5 years.
Yes, and that's
I want these videos to be short, and I want people, like, because I feel like that's my entertainment. It's just like looking like a badass. That's what I want to do. I want to show games as like, and make them, because I see Let's Players, I mean speedrunners, and it's like they just freaking broke that.
Yep.
Like,
I want to break it too.
He went from here to here, and what? Like, and I want to do that. Like, I want to break these games and make them look cool and like become super pro at them. And you know, I've been wanting to get. I'm in League of Legends. I play that game. I shouldn't, because it takes so much of my time. And there's Overwatch, and I'm a competitive whore.
Oh yeah.
So that's stuff that I really want to get into. And you know, I was supposed to do. Here's the things that I wanted to do in year 2 that I never got to do. Donkey Kong 64, Super Mario 64. I wanted to finish Life is Strange. For anybody who still watches those and still watches our videos and wonders where they're at, I'm working on it. I have a couple of videos of Life is Strange recorded, but I want to finish the whole thing before I put it up, because like I'm sitting here right now, I got a couple of videos recorded, and it's been a while since I've recorded anymore.
Yep.
That's a problem. I need to finish the game. And Ocarina of Time was supposed to be a long time ago.
Yeah, it was supposed to start of summer, I think.
No, the Ocarina of Time was supposed to start in February.
Oh, okay.
Right after Super Mario 64, and I never got to do them. There was a bunch of retro games that I wanted to get a hold of. I wanted to do Song of the Deep. That I got that game early,
for free.
and I had a chance to get this game and do it and play it and show everybody this awesome game that Insomniac, the creators of Ratchet and Clank, made. And also, another big one, Ratchet and Clank. Me and Nathan had a Ratchet and Clank event. He was going to play the old one. I was going to play the new one. He's still doing it. I have not a great car. That's not English, but my car is garbage, but it gets me from point A to point. Nathan came down here, and he saw it.
I experienced it point hand.
Yeah, point hand. Holy, I'm bad at English. But yeah, he point hand. Jesus,
You ruined your.
you ruined everything. I have to put like literally $20. It fills up pretty easy. $20 fills it up, but it takes like 2 days to empty it, and I barely drive. So I had to get rid of a lot of my games to put gas in my tank to get to work. and things are looking up for my job and everything, but at the same time, like it's bad. So I had to get rid of Ratchet and Clank. I haven't been able to get it back because I haven't been able to afford it. And I'm looking to the future of games, so I can't just like put those off to go back to something. So I'm gonna eventually get it done. Um,
Yeah,
I just don't know when. And we're working on a bunch of things this year that we want to do. I got a couple of PS2 games. We're already thinking of what we're gonna do for the Halloween event
yeah.
for
Oh yeah.
October because we tried to do one last year. But we're gonna finally do one this year. I don't know if we're gonna do anything co-op related, but we're both have single stuff that we're gonna do.
Yeah, I
It's
think
gonna be
I think another thing that we were planning on doing this year, since like, obviously this last year, I think we haven't recorded a whole lot. Obviously, we haven't. I think,
because
yeah, personal
we've been
problems and all that.
working.
Yeah,
Personal issues with life. We've been dealing with things left and right.
but yeah,
Um,
like we could have had so many more videos posted if we would have kept going and all that. But I think
mhm.
like the main thing we were wanting to try to do. Oh my God, I was expecting that. Um, for this year is to post videos weekly, at least 3 to 4 videos a week.
more more often than what we
Oh
have
yeah.
been doing. This like our slate of videos is Nathan gets 2 days, I get 2 days. We alternate those days, and then Mondays is co-op, Saturdays is rivals, Sundays is geek out
Hmm.
topics where we sit down with people and we talk about things. We have new things coming this year. And new way like our we're still doing the same content. Back and forth daily videos that are short. I mean, not like short video wise, but like short series wise. If we're doing a series, they're going to be
Yep.
short. They're not going to last more than maybe 2 months at most. Or we're going to be doing one offs on those videos. But him and me are going to alternate on long term videos. And we're going to be doing those daily from Tuesday to Friday.
Yeah, that's the
And
plan.
I'm doing a new series called Let's Talk About dot dot dot. So that's where it's my journalistic
Opinions.
entry into the world because like I hate journalism with a burning passion of 1,000 suns because I think people killed it, but I can't help but write and have an opinion on things and voice those opinions. And they're not harsh opinions. They're just like, bouncing back and forth between different things. Sitting down for a long time and thinking about them. And I want to post those on Sundays and maybe daily. I have no clue how I'm gonna do them, but we're gonna try to plan things out so that way we can get more content out and a variety of content for a variety of different groups of
Yep.
people. I don't know if we ever mentioned this last year, but our goal is to be what G4 was, and being G3 was not a pun. That wasn't a mistake. Like it wasn't something we meant to do to be like G4. It's just there's 3 G's in the name.
Yeah, that
That was
was
that's
total.
what the name
I
means.
was just pretty much shorting it out, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. And we want to be like G4, what it used to be. It used to be so great.
Yeah, like
It wasn't freaking cops and cheaters, things that had nothing to do with video games and geek culture. It was freaking cheat codes. That was the cheaters we fucking
oh, it
watched.
was
It
great.
was X Play. When we saw what is it?
Morgan Webb,
Morgan Webb and
Bethesda, I think.
help.
Adam West,
Yeah,
or not Adam West. Oh my God.
Adam West, holy Adam Sessler at the Bethesda conference. I was just like, I don't even want to watch the Bethesda conference. I want to see these two sit down and talk to each other again. An Attack of the Show where Olivia
Oh my
Munn
God.
was in, dude. Like Olivia Munn, the one who played Psylocke in X-Men Apocalypse, it was in there, and all these people, and just it was so good. It was such a great time.
Yeah, like my first like thing to do was obviously walkthroughs, and then I was trying to try to become X Play almost, and then then cheat obviously as well. But yeah, that's still on the table. Like we could still obviously I've talked about G3 review in our other video.
Yeah, like it's on the table exactly like Nathan's saying. Like, we're doing it. We want to be that. And Eric, Joseph, and Antonio, they have their own stuff they're
Hmm.
doing. Antonio just graduated college, and he's being a game artist now, and like it's freaking awesome what all they're all doing. But they're to us, they are a part of
Yep.
G3. If it wasn't for them, G3 would not be where it's at right now. It would not have the high quality intros, outros, and humor that we get from the co-op and Rivals.
Hmm.
You know, like they are G3 as just as much as we are G3.
They're honorary members.
Exactly. And oh, go on. Nate.
Well, like I was kind of like going off topic, but another thing that we want to try, I don't know if you still want to do this or not, but show our next games in line, like either like the characters or something in our banner possibly, but show like the next few games that we have in line and in store for this channel, and you just kind of give it an idea of what we're planning on doing next.
Exactly, and they're gonna be in an awesome way. Like we're very nerdy, and our channel is basically based off of like science fiction and comic books almost.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's Grim Galaxy Gaming. Nathan and wanted to have the idea of like space because we're very into that, and we like the whole exploration. Whoa, of like exploration of space, but it's also a metaphor for exploring,
Gaming or
this
yeah.
culture, like the geek culture that we're in, the phenomena that is this. And I'm very much into comic books, and that's why I was just like, if we're doing like this, if we're doing the whole yearly thing, it has to be based on like like how Batman Year One books are and all that stuff, like the Year One, Year Two books, because I love the idea of that. I love the idea of like us, as like comic book
Mm-hmm.
and like that's why the Geek Out thumbnails are the way they are, because I'm very much into DC and Marvel and indie IDW and Dark Horse and all that stuff. So we make our channel exactly what we wanted it to be, and it's working out really well. I mean, we're gonna hit our mark. We're not really looking to like, we want fame, we want this, we want the whole bask in glory. We want to form a community of people
Like,
that can get together and not fight. I don't want trolls. I see all this crap where people are just really nasty
oh
human
yeah, like
beings, and I don't want that shit at all. If we ever get any of those type of people on
they're being
our
blocked.
thing that's like attacking people, you're done. You're gone. I don't want you.
Yeah, like we talked about that Markiplier video where he was talking about hate and all that, and it was really cool video. Like I don't usually watch Markiplier and all these big YouTubers. I watch some kind of small YouTubers, and like the videos that some of these bigger YouTubers are kind of popping out. Oh my God, please
Holy.
stop. But I really respect Markiplier and
Yeah,
PewDiePie and all
we
that.
love them. Dashy, freaking love
Oh,
Dashy, dude. I watch his videos all the time. His Mario videos kill me.
oh, his voice. I can imagine him saying his intro like nothing now.
Yeah, right.
But yeah,
So basically, that's
yeah, like
our, that's year two. You know,
yeah, like
we had a lot going on, and we're going into year three
pretty much.
more prepared
Yes.
than we
Oh yeah,
were.
I was about to say that.
We came out learning a lot, and
N64
I'm gonna be
games.
streaming a lot
Yes,
more.
yes, I'd be excited for that.
And I'm excited for everybody to see what we have planned for them in this event that we're doing for our year two.
First video is going tomorrow, or is it today?
Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow today, they'll see it somehow.
Yes.
Um, so keep an eye out for that, guys. We got the event planned out. Nathan came down, finally back together. The boys are back in town. We planned a 2-week event. 1 week of just me and Nathan, and then an added extra
Oh,
in the next week's videos that we're just not going to talk about until y'all see it.
yes, it's gonna be amazing.
So they're not going to be like how our
But
videos are. They're just going to be like daily, 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 daily.
but
So
the only problem with those, obviously, I think we also should discuss about how when we recorded them, we recorded them in a TS file, which if they are going to be put into an MP4 file, which is obviously what we get out of Premiere, it's going to cause a blurring effect. And one of the first games we done, like actually our first game that we done in this, style or whatever you want to call it, it doesn't look too bad, but it later on games it will probably affect a whole lot. So yeah,
yeah,
so like um, it's gonna be blurry, and some of these videos will probably look ugly, but we can't really change it unless some kind of wizard helped us out. But I don't think that's gonna happen unless I can figure it out, which I'm not really sure.
yeah. I mean, I'm excited for everything. It doesn't even matter what the quality is, man. Like it was cool that we did
Yep,
this.
true.
You know, that's what I care about the most right now. That we did it. We got it done. And just for anybody out there who's been following us for a long time, if you remember the last co-op that we did, Broforce,
Mm-hmm.
we have some news for you. The next video you're going to see after this, the start of our event, is the beginning of the end of Broforce. We finally finished the game.
Yeah, we didn't do.
And we're excited for you to see it.
Yeah, we didn't do a certain thing in the game, but you know, we didn't really care because
We wanted that shit over.
yeah, we really did. Yeah, our first co-op game we beat so far. And that's another thing we should do also is talk about. We're gonna be finishing Dead Space 3 for sure, and Castle Crashers eventually, and we'll be doing a lot more co-op.
Exactly. Going to be doing a lot more co-op, a lot more rivals. Oh god, this is some of the videos that y'all are gonna see.
Yep.
But yeah, and then after the event, we're back to year 3 videos and starting a whole new
Chapter.
year off with a new chapter of our life, a new graphic novel,
Yes.
if you would say, of year 3. And I can't wait for y'all to see it. But we're gonna get out of here.
Yes.
We're gonna go back to what we were doing, making more content, better content for y'all to see.
Exploring new ground.
Exactly, exploring new ground and trying to reach new heights.
Yep. I'm afraid of heights.
But as always, same. But as always, guys, my name is Aaron, aka Liffin.
My name is Nathan, aka Grim.
And thank y'all for a great year 2. And here's to a great year 3.
Yes.
Later.
Thanks for watching, guys.